Chief Investigative Correspondent Brian Rossi has spent all day trying to better understand this young man and the troubles that led him to this horrible act. Brian.
Chris, he was armed to the teeth with legally purchased guns and went from obscurity to infamy. Until today, Adam Lanza was known mostly in his neighborhood as someone who did not play well with others.
The perpetrator of the crime is dead.
A little bit different, kind of repressed.
Unfortunately, what's in the mind of that shooter now, he's taken to the grave with him.
Tonight, no one yet seems to be able to answer the question why 20-year-old Adam Lanza, seen here in a photo provided to ABC News from 7 years ago, attacked the Newtown Elementary School.
We'll go backwards as far as we have to go in this investigation, and hopefully we'll stumble on answers.
Adam Lanza was a child of an affluent Connecticut town and the child of divorce. His deadly rampage began at the family home, where police say this morning he first killed his mother, Nancy. A family friend, Barbara Frey, told ABC's Jim Avila that the son was troubled and the mother was demanding of him.
He was not connected with the other kids. My son played with him when they were young, and in her home, I know she was very particular. I just think she maybe had too high of standards or something, or focused overly too much for whatever reason.
So was there conflict? Was there some kind of tension between the two of them?
The parent and child?
Parent and child, or?
Not that I know of, but I think the fact that the parents were divorced must have contributed to it.
After killing his mother, the young man, authorities say, headed to the Sandy Hook Elementary School wearing a bulletproof vest. Authorities say he was armed with a semi-automatic assault rifle and 2 high-powered pistols. Police say the guns were legally purchased using a license belonging to a family member. A relative said Adam was obviously not well.
I think the most important thing to point out with this kind of an individual is that he did not snap just this morning and decide to act out violently. These crimes involve planning and a thoughtfulness and strategizing in order to put the plan together. So what may appear to be snap behavior is not that at all.
But what even the crime profilers are having a hard time figuring out tonight is why the attack on the children at the school. Most of them killed on the spot, according to authorities. The only theory is based on reports that his mother, divorced 3 years ago and unemployed, had worked as a teacher's aide at the school.
The children didn't harm him, but they were associated with his mother. And his mother, I believe, may be the real focus of all of this. The anger and rage and resentment has built up in him over a number of years. And he decided, I've been powerless all this time, and now I'm going to empower myself.
But so far, it is only a theory, following a day of confusion and misinformation about the tragedy. Starting when state and federal authorities wrongly identified the shooter as Adam's older brother, Ryan, a New York accountant. That led to Ryan posting messages on his Facebook page. It wasn't me. I was at work. It wasn't me. But when Ryan arrived at his home in Hoboken, New Jersey, police took him into custody for questioning. Both Ryan and his father, Peter, a GE tax lawyer, spent the evening at a Hoboken police station as authorities seek to find out if they had any idea Adam was threatening to become violent.
Typically, I've heard people say, yes, he said that, but I didn't take him seriously. Yes, he said that. I thought he was joking. I couldn't believe that anyone would do that. I just ignored him.
It's not known if Adam Lanza made any such threats. In the end, he apparently killed himself after killing so many others. What crime profilers say is the expected outcome in cases like this one.
Every one of them, either they know when they go that they're going to die at the scene, either by the hands of the police or they kill themselves.
Police know in horrifying detail what happened inside that school, but they don't yet have any idea what happened inside the damaged mind and broken soul of Adam Lanza.